Alex Eala reaches career-high number 49 after ASB Classic run. Alexandra Alex Eala achieved another career high in the Women's Tennis Association (W) rankings on Monday, climbing to number 49 following her run at the ASB Classic last week in New Zealand. Eala moved up 4 spots from number 53 at the end of the 2025 season. At the ASB Classic, the 20-year-old Filipina tennis ace advanced to the semifinals before bowing out to China's Wang Xinyu. Eala previously reached a career-best ranking of number 50 in November 2025. She will next see action at the Kuyang Classic, an exhibition tournament set to begin on Tuesday. In 2025, Eala had a historic year as she entered the WTA Top 100, won her first WTA 125 title, and secured her first Southeast Asian Games gold medal. 2025 SEA Games, Alex Eala with her gold medal. Breaking the ceiling, Alex Eala and the meaning of number 49. The numbers on a tennis ranking sheet are small, neat, and deceptively quiet. They sit there without applause, without sweat, without the echo of a last ball kissed cleanly off the baseline. But when Alex Eala's name rose to number 49 in the world after her stirring run at the ASB Classic, the number carried a roar far louder than the stadium that had watched her play. 49 is not just a rank. It is a door. For years, Alex Eala has lived between promise and proof, between the language of potential and the harder grammar of results. She grew up with a racket nearly as tall as she was, chasing yellow balls under a sun that felt both generous and unforgiving. From junior Grand Slam trophies to long nights on unfamiliar courts, her journey was never linear. It bent, paused, tested, and sometimes hurt. But it never stopped moving forward. The ASB Classic became one of those rare weeks where time seemed to cooperate. In Auckland, every match looked like a conversation between who Alex Eala had been and who she was becoming. Her footwork spoke first, light, decisive, unafraid. Then came the forehand, no longer tentative, now struck with the kind of belief that turns defense into declaration. She wasn't just reacting, she was choosing. Choosing angles. Choosing patience. Choosing courage. Each win stripped away another layer of doubt. Crowds began to lean in, not because they were watching an underdog survive, but because they were witnessing a contender announce herself. There is a difference between surprise and inevitability, and by the later rounds, Alex Eala felt closer to the latter. Her opponents sensed it too, the way her shoulders stayed square in pressure moments, the way her eyes never left the court even when the scoreboard tightened. When the run ended, it did not feel like an ending at all. It felt like punctuation, a comma rather than a period. The rankings confirmed what the tennis world had started to feel. Alex Eala was now number 49. For Philippine tennis, the number landed like a quiet revolution. It carried the weight of history, of limited infrastructure, of generations who loved the sport without ever seeing someone from their country stand this close to the elite. For young players watching from cracked public courts and borrowed rackets, number 49 sounded less like a statistic and more like permission to dream bigger, to believe longer. But for Alex herself, the ranking meant something more personal. It meant validation without completion. Because reaching number 49 is not the summit. It is the edge of a new landscape. The top 50 is where expectations change shape. Draws get tougher. Opponents stop underestimating. Every match becomes a test not only of skill, but of identity. You are no longer the rising player. You are the one others want to knock down. And Alex Eala, for all her calm smiles and composed interviews, understands that deeply. Her game has been built on adaptation. From juniors to the pro tour, from learning to lose to learning how to win ugly, she has grown into a player who trusts process over panic. The ASB Classic did not magically transform her. It revealed her. It showed what happens when preparation meets opportunity without apology. Number 49 also reframed her story. She is no longer introduced solely as the promising Filipina or the former junior champion. She is a top 50 player. Full stop. Her passport may still make her an outlier on tour, but her ranking places her squarely among the world's best. That matters, not because numbers define worth, but because they open doors to bigger stages, longer runs, and louder belief. There is poetry in the timing too. In a sport obsessed with youth and instant greatness, Eala's rise feels earned rather than rushed. Each season added texture to her game and resilience to her mind. The ASB Classic did not crown her, it confirmed her readiness. It was the sound of a ceiling cracking, not collapsing. And so number 49 sits there now, clean and official, waiting to be challenged. Because Eala has never been the kind of player who stays still. Rankings, to her, are not destinations but mile markers. They are reminders of how far she has come and how much court still lies ahead. Somewhere, a young girl in the Philippines is writing 49 in the margin of a notebook, imagining her own name beside it one day. Somewhere else, Eala is already back on court, chasing the next ball, the next point, the next impossible number.